He's the provisional pole sitter through 2 of the 6 cars in this session. You got a smile on your face. What do you think? How good was that lap? Is it good enough to hold up?
It was a decent lap, but I would be surprised if it's a pole lap, but I'll take it if that's the case. It's, you never know with this one-shot qualifying, right? It's you have to balance that sort of risk versus reward, and I think there was definitely a few corners where there was a bit more lap time, but overall a decent lap, so we'll see.
He'll start no worse than 5th tomorrow. He's got the InPower colors on the car this weekend. That's Marcus Ericsson. Hey, Will, just talk to your teammate Marcus. He was a little surprised that his time has held up so well. You're what, about 6-7 tenths off of what he was able to do? What do you think the ultimate pole pace might be?
It's hard to say. I just wonder, because we didn't use our top 12 tyres, if the temperature matters. We'd let our tyres cool all the way, so maybe that's the ticket. Obviously as further we go, the more the tyres are going to cool. So, but I don't know. That was everything I had there. As good as it had. That's all that was in the car.
Considering the way qualifying started, you were nearly caught out by the yellow in your first group. To end up no worse than I think 5th would be the worst you could start at this stage. Not a bad place to be.
Really happy to get in the top 6 and have my first go at a single lap deal. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Appreciate the time. He's stashing away his helmet, which is really cool. He's got Texas A&M and the 12th man on one side, and he's got the Lone Star flag of Texas on the other side. Of course, the Swede has excelled in street courses throughout his career internationally. What do you make of this place, and how was your run here in this Fast 6?
It was fun. I love this way of doing qualifying with a one-lap shooter. It's makes it cool for the fans, cool for the drivers. It's a kind of unknown thing on a one-lap, only one warm-up lap. I didn't really feel like I had a grip, unfortunately, so I was just kind of holding on to it and salvaging hopefully like a P4, P5. But yeah, it's cool to have this A&M livery here in Texas, and the car is really fast, so I think we have a good weekend ahead of us.
They taught you to say gig 'em like a Texas A&M fan?
Gig 'em Aggies.
There you go. He's learned quickly. That's Felix Rosenquist.
Yeah, good. Marcus, you went through a pretty lengthy debrief with your team as we watch Alex Palou pull out, and Marcus, take us through that lap.
Yeah, it was a pretty bland lap really, but almost went into the wall at T7, which was close. I just expected there to be a lot more grip, and ultimately there wasn't, but that's okay. It's been an interesting experience this segment, so let's see how Alex does.
What do you think for the outlook tomorrow for the 66 to try to capitalize off that top 5 in Phoenix?
Yeah, it could be an interesting race tomorrow with the nature of the circuit. There could be a few incidents out there, so survival will be one of those ingredients.
Marcus Armstrong looking ahead to tomorrow.
First career NTT IndyCar Series pole, and it goes to Marcus Ericsson. It's the first ever single car Firestone Fast 6. You come out on top. You were skeptical when I talked to you earlier, but here you are, first career pole.
Yeah, no, it feels amazing. I've been close a few times now in IndyCar, and been second I think 4 or 5 times, and still haven't got that first pole. So it feels amazing, especially after St. Pete. We were so close to St. Pete, 200ths of a second. So I was definitely losing some sleep over that, but it feels great to come back and do it here. The 28th InPower crew has done a fantastic job, even in qualifying, to improve the car throughout qualifying, and made it really in a sweet spot for me in the end. So super proud of everyone.
Do you remember when the last pole was?
2013.
He does remember.
Wow.
He's got a big smile on his face. This one's a long time coming. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Alex, we talked about it a little bit this morning. Now that you've gone through it, your thoughts on a single car qualifying session on a street course?
It's for sure exciting. It's something we're not used to. I feel it just made it very exciting for everybody, not knowing what was going to happen. That's probably why you see like bigger margins as well on lap times between positions. I feel like starting last just didn't really help us, losing that much temperature on brakes and tires, but still it was the same for everybody going in, so I'm happy we made it to the Fast 6, happy we're starting 1, 2, and yeah, for sure we can race from there.
The big day is race day, and what do you think? Have you learned anything about your car in longer runs, or are you going to really have to look at that in the warm-up session?
I mean, it's tough. Like, I think we need to go out tomorrow and warm up, see what the car and the tires are going to do throughout the race, I feel nobody knows, which everybody's on the same boat. So for sure it's going to be exciting in terms of tire deck, fuel, strategy-wise. So yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome race for everybody to watch.
Really looking forward to seeing what you can do. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.